Let's do it. So we should have a bit of a break between this and the start of our balanced test mod tournament, which is fine.
Unless
Just play
this
some
is
music.
like a 50-minute game, Zombie Grub.
Well,
Why
my
you gotta go-
apologies. It's a good point.
Why you gotta go discounting that?
It's Apotheosis after all. It's a pretty long map. Maybe that'll happen, but most likely not. In the bottom right, as the blue Terran, he is Dopin's Jinsong.
And up in the top left, we have the red Zerg player. It's Pet. Did I tell you, by the way, that I will be moving soon to like a building that's across the street from a cat cafe?
I have lost track of when you say you're moving and if you've moved and if things have changed with where you're moving. So last I heard, yes, I thought you were at that location near the cat cafe.
So no, I'm not there yet. But another thing that I realized is also my new because I got a new job recently, and my new workplace is also really close to the cat cafe. So
Wow.
I'm going to be walking past it every single day on the way home from work, even before I move now.
Maybe you can get like a card or something, right? Like for visits, you
Having
get
a-
fifth one free.
Having a car in San Francisco
Card,
does
like
not. Oh,
card, like you know, like a stamp card where it says if you come 4 times, you get the fifth one free. You'll be like a regular customer for the cat cafe.
Yeah, it'll be like all of the joys of taking care of a cat without actually having to take care of a cat.
It's so easy to take care of a cat most of the time. So they eat your cords. But that's only some cats. Point is, you should get a cat. You should adopt one of the cats, actually. I'm just throwing it out there.
That just kept making me think of that. Big thank you, by the way, to Ninja Eddie. Thank you so much for the 3-month resub.
Did Olivia just call us Zerbgerb and Ravi Bay? That's like the first time I've seen Zerbgerb. There's the one sub we used to have that was like Zombie Gerb or something. It's close to it, but no one's quite messed up
There are
my
a
name
lot of
quite
very
like that.
interesting Zombie Grub themed subs.
Yeah, aren't there? So, actually, I was talking with Scarlett about this, and I don't know what caused the conversation, but I was like, yeah, people like sometimes change my name into like rude things, and I'm like, shut up. And she's like, well, what are they tearing your name to? And I was like, Zombie Scrub. So
Zombie
no
Scrub?
No one's done
Oh my
that.
god, I've never thought of that.
She laughed too, and said the exact same thing. I was like, you can't use it now. That's rude.
Yeah, I used to actually like because I used to be in Smash Brothers, and I used to be really bad at Smash Brothers. Like I was pretty terrible. So I'd actually used to make like YouTube highlight clips. Oh, Reaper getting surrounded. Ooh, that's not supposed to happen this early on, but yeah, I would make like these fail highlight clips of like me playing competitive matches and just doing terribly dumb things and like suiciding. And I'd always title them like Fail Dragon compilation.
Fail Dragon. Yeah.
Fail
I mean,
Dragon. That's an easy one.
everyone calls you Butt Dragon, so that.
I never actually understood that. Like, I still don't understand why. And it's not even like it annoys me. It's just like, why did this start?
I'm not sure why it started, to be honest. The channel is an unhealthy obsession with butts.
I'm pretty sure Rifkin started it. I just don't know why.
Really? I feel like maybe Olivia started that one.
No.
Oh, this is way too many C's going down.
Ooh. Yeah.
that's nasty.
Zerglings are doing a surprising amount of damage this early on. Even a couple of Marines getting picked off before they can make their way into the bunker.
Butt Dragon is confused. Super effective.
So it's worth noting that the third expansion definitely comes down a little bit on the later side over here for Pet, but he does grab the gold expansion at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of wondering what his plan is with this. He's going for like double evolution chamber, but doesn't have a roach horn down. Is he just gonna try and play it out the Ling Bling Muta style, which I would say for this map, it's a long enough map, you can try and play that sort of more roundabout, counter-attacky, harassment-based style.
Yeah, it's actually really annoying. As Mutilating Bling became more popular anyway, Apotheosis was one of those maps that appealed to it before it was the only thing that was being done by Koreans, before the Europeans started taking Mutilating Bling seriously again too, because it's such a long map, a lot of counterattack opportunities, and Nitas can fly every which way. It's also not a very big map side to side, so responding to drops isn't so bad. I mean, if it is very long. Our Terran player going for, I feel like, just an inferior build straight up. I've been very judgy lately of Terran builds, I know, but after watching so many Bjorn games, and so many games where it's so much cleaner if the Terran opens up with the 2-1-1, I can't be that big of a fan of this. Whenever you see TY or Gumiho or people like that, like, win games in the GSL or the SSL with anything other than 2-1-1, that is fun to watch. It's masterful, right? Like the 2 tanks combined with the 2 liberators, and you're like, holy shit, how does anyone defeat this? Like, that type of stuff is really cool, but no one else really seems to be able to replicate it. They're just, you know, poor attempts that get them farther behind and not as much map control.
Yeah. By the way, we do have a drop overlord that is, I guess, pet going full true on us. Loading up 4 queens, just like chasing around the medevac that had the siege tank in it. Oh. But at the same time, Dopin finally does get up his own 3rd orbital command. It's starting to get up some of the units and is trying to put on little bits of harassment here and there, but like nothing significant. And also, by the way, big thank you to Louie. Thank you so much for the Louie 2K. Thank you so much for the 32-month resub. I was like, the 2K resub.
Holy shit!
What a god.
Literally lived forever. Yeah, big thanks there. So. It was also, I mean, you brought up True. Symbol, in one of the OlimoLeagues, did use queen drops to chase an overlord, or chase down a medevac drop specifically, almost like what Pet looks to be doing for that tank drop. And that was successful, which was like the most mind-boggling thing, but could be a bit hard to use on Apotheosis, or chasing medevacs would take a very long time. But Baneling drops and then forgot the 2 lings, there you go. This is far more effective, by the way, guys. If you're a Zerg player not doing this, you're going for 4 Banelings. Unless you have +2 and it's against probes. Nah, go for 3 Banelings and 2 lings. You're gonna get those last hits on so many more.
Yeah. We do end up having Dopin trying to move in at the same time. He takes a lot of damage from those Banelings. And the Zerg is gonna be able to finish on a couple of SCVs, but is he gonna be able to take the engagement over here? Looks like it. It's just an absolute crushing.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually just GG then. Well then. Usually Apotheosis lasts a little bit longer, but he really was quite wrecked after that. And that's gonna send Pet into yeah. It's gonna send Pet into the finals. The monthly finals. As the top 2 did qualify here. Woo! And that's that for us for like half an hour. So.
Oh man.
I guess I'll restart the stream now and then just put up music and whatnot. So, pretend this didn't even happen, maybe. And this is just totally what we planned on. This is actually what we planned, but we're gonna be getting into the Balanced Test Mod tournament in about half an hour. We already have some pretty cool signups. Started off a little bit bare at first, but still some notable names. More notable names have joined, such as Mana and Zake and TLO. So as we were talking about, there's been a recent change to it. I haven't played on it at all. I haven't been watching any streams with it. I'm going in this, on one hand, woefully unprepared, but on the other, with a lot of excitement, as if it was the first time we were casting Legacy of the Void again. So I'm excited. I don't know about you, Fair Dragon.
Excited. I'm always excited because I have always been a strong believer in not really worrying necessarily about whether or not a balance change is good or bad. I just like watching and seeing what people do with the different balance changes, or like what the state of the game is, and basically like seeing what people can come up with. That's what I like doing. I'm not much of a like, oh, this is a good change or a bad change kind of person.
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like. I've heard rumors and things about that, but
I've heard things about with mech. That's what I've been hearing a lot about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're gonna find out.
I'm really interested to see where that goes.
Yeah. But that's gonna be in about 20 plus minutes. Gonna take the stream down for a second, bring it back up with delay. I want to thank you all for watching. Tune in for the OlimoLeague monthly finals Tuesday morning at 5 a.m. EDT. convert that by yourselves, whatever, 2 a.m. PDT, blah, blah, blah. And we'll see you guys soon for the Balanced Test Mod Tournament.